English Healing Podcast.
From learning to become a master.
Have you ever practiced English perfectly in your room, but suddenly forgot everything when someone said, hello?
Exactly. 1 second you're fluent, next second your brain says, system error, restarting English.
Yes, and when we speak in front of other people, we get shy, we can't even speak.
And that's how our conference goes down. This is the stage when you overcome your fear to speak in front of people. It's totally in your hand.
Yes, it's up to you.
Because English is the key to your success. Having an English skill is not rare, but having a good English skill with confidence is an aura. People admire you. People think, how can you speak like a pro, pretty fluently?
It's going to hit so hard when someone is shocked by your English and your confidence.
This is where people respect you, because of your skills you carry.
Of course, Jisoo.
Before we dive into it, let's introduce ourselves first. Welcome back to the Girl Healing Place. I am Jisoo, your English co-host, a safe place where you can breathe and feel calm.
And I am Jack, with a soft voice and accent.
So, take a deep breath, exhale and inhale, relax your shoulder and grab a cup of coffee or tea, because this podcast is going to be teaching you how to handle tricky situations when you feel nervous while speaking English, and how to not forget your sentences.
And we are keeping our English communication at a B1 level, but don't worry, beginners can join too, because all the tricky words we will be using, our English translator, Minam, will tell and explain to you at the end of this video, so watch until the end.
Cool, Jack. You did great. So, let's get started.
Today, we're talking about how to become confident while speaking English without feeling nervous, awkward, or scared of mistakes.
And trust me, if you've ever said he went yesterday with full confidence, this episode is definitely for you.
Because millions understand vocabulary correctly, yet fear embarrassment, judgment, mistakes, awkward silence, pronunciation problems, and uncomfortable reactions from listeners.
Exactly. Many learners believe fluent people never feel nervous, although reality differs completely, because confident speakers simply continue talking despite mistakes, confusion, hesitation, forgotten vocabulary, and imperfect pronunciation during conversations daily.
During school presentations, restaurant orders, interviews, online meetings, and random public conversations, many people panic immediately because they focus more upon perfection instead of communication, connection, clarity, confidence, and natural speaking habits.
Honestly, learners sometimes prepare beautiful English sentences mentally, but when opportunities arrive physically, their brains suddenly freeze completely, like overloaded mobile phones opening unnecessary applications simultaneously, during stressful moments unexpectedly.
Today, we will share relatable stories, funny mistakes, practical exercises, confidence techniques, pronunciation tricks, conversation habits, listening improvements, mindset changes, and realistic speaking advice, helping learners become comfortable communicating English everywhere, naturally.
Also, nobody listening today should feel embarrassed, because every fluent speaker previously struggled terribly with nervousness, awkward pauses, broken grammar, forgotten vocabulary, confusing pronunciation, and uncomfortable situations before gradually improving through practice.
When I first attempted speaking English publicly, my confidence completely disappeared, because classmates laughed gently after hearing my pronunciation mistakes, causing nervousness, hesitation, embarrassment, self-doubt, and unnecessary overthinking throughout conversations afterward.
Confidence also improves dramatically whenever learners practice speaking aloud daily, because silent reading alone never develops pronunciation.
Conversational rhythm, speaking comfort, vocal control, emotional expression, listening adaptation, or natural communication abilities properly over time.
Many people understand English videos perfectly online, but suddenly struggle speaking themselves, because passive listening differs greatly from active communication, requiring immediate responses, pronunciation control, emotional confidence, vocabulary recall, and conversational adaptation simultaneously.
Mirror practice actually helped me significantly, because speaking before mirrors improves facial expressions, eye contact, posture, pronunciation awareness, confidence levels, conversational rhythm, emotional delivery, and overall communication comfort, gradually, through repeated practice sessions.
At first, mirror practice feels embarrassingly strange because people worry about appearing ridiculous themselves, although consistency slowly transforms discomfort into familiarity, confidence, natural speaking habits, emotional expression, and stronger conversational control during interactions.
Recording your voice also becomes extremely helpful, because many learners incorrectly assume they have terrible pronunciation, although recordings usually reveal understandable speech, needing small improvements, instead of complete perfection, before conversations begin successfully, with confidence, naturally.
Honestly, hearing personal recordings initially feels painful emotionally, because people suddenly notice pronunciation habits, repeated filler words, nervous speaking speed, awkward pauses, and unclear expressions, previously ignored during ordinary conversations with friends.
The biggest misunderstanding surrounding confidence involves believing confident people naturally speak perfectly immediately, although genuine confidence actually develops slowly after repeated practice, consistent mistakes, uncomfortable conversations, embarrassing experiences, patience, and perseverance throughout learning.
Exactly. Babies learn speaking through mistakes constantly without feeling ashamed because nobody expects perfection immediately from children. Yet adults unfairly pressure themselves endlessly whenever learning completely unfamiliar languages and communication styles independently.
Another major problem involves translating every sentence mentally before speaking, because learners waste valuable seconds organizing grammar perfectly instead of expressing thoughts naturally, comfortably, casually, emotionally, and confidently during ordinary conversations with others.
Yes, translation habits create nervous delays because conversations move quickly naturally. Therefore, learners panic whenever their brains cannot translate immediately, causing awkward pauses, stress, confusion, overthinking, forgotten vocabulary, and disappearing confidence unexpectedly afterward.
Instead of translating everything, learners should memorize complete phrases naturally, because native speakers usually communicate using patterns, expressions, common responses, emotional reactions, and repeated conversational structures instead of complicated grammatical calculations continuously during discussions.
For example, simple phrases like, honestly speaking, absolutely understandable, that makes sense, or give me a moment, automatically improve conversational flow naturally, while reducing nervousness, hesitation, awkward silence, and unnecessary grammatical overthinking during communication.
However, improvement begins immediately whenever learners analyze recordings constructively, instead of criticizing themselves harshly, because confidence grows faster through encouragement, patience, realistic expectations, gradual development, consistent effort, and positive speaking experiences daily afterward.
Another confidence killer involves comparing progress unfairly against fluent creators online, because edited videos rarely display mistakes, nervous moments, forgotten vocabulary, pronunciation struggles, awkward pauses, or communication difficulties experienced during realistic conversations privately.
Exactly, social media creates unrealistic expectations, because viewers witness polished final results, instead of difficult learning journeys, involving confusion, repeated mistakes, embarrassing experiences, nervous conversations, pronunciation problems, and frustrating communication failures, before improvement eventually arrives.
Therefore, learners should compare themselves only against previous personal versions, because progress becomes visible whenever conversations feel slightly easier, pronunciation improves gradually, vocabulary expands naturally, and confidence increases through consistent speaking practice daily.
One practical exercise involves describing surroundings aloud continuously, because simple observation practice strengthens spontaneous thinking abilities, vocabulary recall, sentence formation, pronunciation comfort, conversational flow, and confidence, while speaking without preparation unexpectedly during conversations.
For example, learners can describe bedrooms, kitchens, streets, classrooms, clothing, weather, meals, shopping experiences, transportation situations, or random daily activities completely allowed. Using simple English sentences comfortably, every single day, consistently. All right, then, it's time to learn all those tricky vocabulary words we use today. Welcome to English Translator, Mainam. Hello, Mainam. How are you?
I am good. How are you too?
We are also fine.
Go ahead, Mainam, and make learners' special day.
Perseverance, continuing something despite difficulties. Sentence: her perseverance helped her become fluent in English. Constructively, in a positive and helpful way. Sentence: he accepted feedback constructively and improved quickly. Conversational, related to casual speaking or discussion. Sentence: watching podcasts improved my conversational English. Pronunciation, the way words are spoken. Sentence: good pronunciation makes communication easier.
Thank you so much, Mainam, for coming in and making our podcast helpful for learners.
You are very welcome.
Take care of yourself and have a nice day, Mainam.
Before finishing today, remember, confidence develops through consistent speaking practice rather than silent studying alone, because communication skills strengthen naturally whenever learners continue conversations courageously. Despite nervousness, mistakes, hesitation, and uncomfortable situations, regularly.
Every fluent speaker once struggled nervously, too. Therefore, stop waiting for perfection before speaking publicly, because progress begins immediately whenever learners practice consistently, forgive mistakes kindly, and communicate courageously throughout ordinary daily interactions, naturally.
Thank you, everybody, for listening today. Hopefully, these stories, exercises, and confidence tips encourage stronger communication habits while reducing fear, hesitation, overthinking, and nervousness during future English conversations everywhere, socially and professionally afterward. We appreciate every listener supporting this podcast.
And remember, your accent, mistakes, nervousness, or imperfect grammar never define potential, because brave communication always matters more than perfection throughout language learning journeys, continuously, afterward.
We will see you in the next episode with new content. Until then, take care of yourself and be passionate about your goal, because
confidence is built every time you speak, even when you feel nervous.